Hey guys, welcome to the next episode. Today I'm going to show you how to trade on BitMax. BitMax is quite new cryptocurrency exchange, but it's getting extremely popular every day. It's getting extremely popular because of a few factors. For example, they list very new projects in cryptocurrency space. And because they list those projects that have low market cap, like 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 million, that attracts a lot of new users, because if you enter a project that has only 5 or 10 million market cap and the project has a huge potential to get to top 50, that means this project's market cap can go from 20 million to, for example, 200 million, and that means 10x. So if you're looking for cryptocurrencies that are new or have a low market cap, the most promising ones can be found on BitMax. So if you don't have an account here yet, I really suggest you to create one. You will find the link in the description of this video, so all you have to do is click on the link and then create your account. Another factor that makes it so popular is staking feature, because on BitMax you can stake cryptocurrencies that are in early phases, and cryptocurrencies in early phases give their users higher staking reward. So in some cases you can get 50% for staking, while, for example, established cryptocurrencies like EOS offer only 3 to 6%, for example. So on BitMax you can find those cryptocurrencies with huge staking rewards, like 30, 40, 50% staking rewards. Another thing is that they release their own BitMax token, and people who own it will get a share of the profits from this exchange. So those are just few factors. There is of course more. So let's start with the topic, which is how to trade on BitMax. First of all, we would have to, of course, create our account. Link is in the description. Click on it, create account. And once you create account, you log into your account, and then if you don't have cryptocurrencies yet and you want to buy them from your bank account, you would go to fiat payments and then credit a debit card. And over here we can buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum or Stellar for dollars or euro. Depends where you are. If you're in the European Union, it would be euro. If you're anywhere else, you should probably buy with dollars. And it works both with Visa and MasterCard, and typically from 10 to 30 minutes before money is credited to your BitMax account. And you need to remember that minimum purchase is $50. So all we have to do here is input the order amount. So let's say we're buying Bitcoin, so we would buy, for example, 0.1 Bitcoin. And then here, after we choose the currency and we click, it takes a few seconds. And then over here we will see how much we'll have to pay to get 0.1 Bitcoin. If we want to do it, we click Buy Now. After we click Buy Now, here we have order amount, how much we need to pay. We need to agree and then click OK. And then we need to follow the steps in order to buy the currency. I'm not gonna go with this process step by step. If you don't know how to do it, let me know in the comments. I'll try to record a separate video on how to purchase cryptocurrency using debit or credit card on BitMax. And now let's move to the main point of this video, which is how to trade. Trading is available over here, so all we have to do is move our mouse here and then go to Standard. After we go to Standard, we'll see something like this. Over here we've got the chart. Here's some latest information about the chosen currency. On the right side we've got order book, and on the left side we can see different cryptocurrency pairs. So from the left side we've got pairs based on Bitcoin. For example, Ethereum to Bitcoin or Ripple to Bitcoin, etc, etc. And next one is Ethereum based pairs. So for example, BNB, Ethereum, Litecoin with Ethereum, etc, etc. Third one is based with US dollar. So just choose whichever you prefer. I'm going to show you how to trade based on pairs with US dollar. And before we start, one more thing. Over here we have a search box. So if we type over here the name of the cryptocurrency, let's say swap or swing by, it will of course find it here, and it's easier to select them. If we put a star next to the currency that we like, it will be added to favorites. So after we go back to favorites, we will see all the cryptocurrencies that are our favorites over here on the list, so it's super easy to find them. So maybe in this example, let's say we're going to trade Ethereum. Let's say we want to buy Ethereum. So let me show you how to use different order types over here. Let's start with limit order. Limit order is very simple. Let's say the current price is 389, and let's say we want to buy Ethereum when the price drops down to $350. So over here in the price, we would type $350. Then over here, we would type how much Ethereum we want to buy. So let's say I want to buy 1 Ethereum when the price drops to $350. And right now, once I would hit buy, as you can see, I don't have any money at the moment on my account, any US dollars, but if we click buy right now and we have the money, then our order to buy 1 Ethereum for $350 would be added to the order book somewhere down here. We cannot see it right now because the orders are for $389, but it would be added somewhere there. And if the price goes down to 350, our order is triggered and filled, and we buy our Ethereum for $350. Of course, it will work in a similar way when we want to sell our Ethereum. So let's say we believe that Ethereum's price will go up to $450. So in the price, we would type in, for example, $450. In the size, we would type how many Ethereum we want to sell. Let's say I want to sell 1 Ethereum. Once we do this and we click sell Ethereum, our order will be added for $450, which means if the price of Ethereum rises up to $450 or higher, then our order will be filled and we will sell our 1 Ethereum for $450. It's simple as that. So that basically covers the limit order. Now let's move to the second type of order, which is market. Market order works a little bit different than limit. All we have to type over here is, if we want to buy Ethereum, is the size. So let's say we want to buy maybe 10 Ethereum. We want to buy 10 Ethereum. The type is market, as we can see here. And now we hit buy. In that moment, after we hit buy, our order will trigger. And that means that the market or the script or the AI will check what are the lowest prices of people who are selling Ethereum. And then if we want to buy 10 Ethereum, that means, for example, in that moment that we would buy 0.8 Ethereum from this person, 0.16 from this, 1.2 from this, 0.05 from this, and so on, 5 from this, 2 from this, and so on, until we buy all 10 Ethereum that we set up over here. Of course, if the first person on the list would be selling 10 Ethereum, the first order over here would be 10 Ethereum, we would just buy from the first order here. Yes, so that means that our price will vary a little bit. So, for example, we would buy for 390.01, 390.02, 0.05, 0.05, 0.08, and so on. And then our average price would be somewhere in between the lowest and highest price on the list. Yeah, so it basically fills the order with the lowest prices from people who sell Ethereum. Now, when it comes to sell order, it will of course work similar. So over here we would type in the size of how many Ethereum we want to sell. So let's say we want to sell 10 Ethereum by the market. So it will work exactly the same. The only difference is that it will be selling to people over here. So if we are selling 10 Ethereum, that means this person for 390.29 would buy in 0.05, then the second person would buy in 1, then half Ethereum, and then the third person, for example, 10 Ethereum. And so the price would be also vary a little bit, but it would sell it to the highest bidder who wants to buy Ethereum in that moment. So that basically covers market order. And now let's move to the more interesting order, which is stop limit order. And this is the most useful one, for me at least. The difference between stop limit and limit is that in limit, our order would be visible on the list all the time. So it's in the order book, it may create a wall of orders with other orders, etc., etc. I prefer to be in a stealth mode, and that allows me to use stop limit order, where our order is practically invisible until the last moment, until the moment when we are actually selling or buying it. So let me tell you how it works. Here we've got 3 fields: stop, price, and size. So if we are buying Ethereum, let's work on the same example as before. So let's say we believe the price of Ethereum will go down to $350. So if we believe that the price will go to 350, at stop price we would type in 350. That means that our order would be triggered when the last price of Ethereum hits 350. Then the price would be the price for which we want to buy Ethereum. I would recommend using a price to buy to be a little bit higher than our stop, because that means our order would trigger pretty much instantly. Let me explain it on the order book. Let's say I'm going to set a price of 350.7. So I want to buy Ethereum for 350.7, and then I want to buy 1 Ethereum. So let me explain it to you. If our price goes down to 350, in that moment our order is triggered and we want to buy Ethereum for 350.7. Why this amount? If you look over here, the spread between 390.58 and 54 is very small. It's like 0.04 at the moment. Sometimes it goes up to 0.5. If the price was 350, our order was triggered, and the biggest spread that I've ever seen was 0.7. That means our order would be automatically filled with the lowest seller, the lowest selling price, which would probably anywhere between 350 and 350.7. Of course, our order will be bought by the lowest possible price. So if this person from the list over here would be selling for 350.2, we would buy actually for 350.2. So it would work on our favor. So that's why I'm doing it that way, because that kind of gives us a chance to fill our order pretty much instantly. And now let's move to the right side to stop limit order and selling. So here it would work pretty much similar. Let's say we believe price of Ethereum goes up to $450. So stop would be $450. And we need to sell it for a price a little bit lower just to make sure we sell it actually. So if it goes to 450, we would sell it, for example, for 449.3, for example. Of course, the spread depends on the cryptocurrency. For some cryptocurrencies, it could be like 1 cent or half of a cent. All depends on that. So over here, we type in this, and then we type in the size of our sell order. So if the price goes up to 450, in that moment, our order is being added and triggered. It checks if there is any order on the book to buy Ethereum for price 449.3 or higher. If there is, we automatically sell our Ethereum to that person, which means we can get even a better rate than we set over here. If there isn't, then our order will be added to the sell book over here, and once someone wants to buy it, it will be sold to that person. Yeah, so this is how sell Ethereum order works. If you have any questions, if it's a little bit confusing to you, you can always ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them, or maybe I will record a separate video about stop limit order or any other order you may have questions about. And now let's move to the last type of order, which is stop market order. It's a little bit similar to stop limit with one difference, that the type of the order is market, like you remember here. So if we type in for buy stop price, let's say Ethereum goes down to 350, so we type in stop as 350. So that means if the price goes down to 350, in that moment our order will be triggered and we will try to buy 1 Ethereum for the market price. And market price means that we will be buying from all those people over here. So from the lowest going up. So if the first person is selling Ethereum, we'll just buy for the lowest they are selling, which probably will be around 350 or 350.1 or something like this. Buy the market price until our order is filled. So if we would be buying 10 Ethereum, it would buy, for example, half from the first person, 2 from the second, 2 from the third, and then, for example, the remaining 6 from the fourth person. So that's how stop market for buying would work, and now stop market for selling Ethereum. So let's say we believe Ethereum will go up to $450. So one more time, 450 would be the stop over here, and then the size of how much Ethereum we want to sell. So if we want to sell 10 Ethereum, that means if the price goes up until it goes to 450 or crosses it, our order is being triggered and it checks all those people who want to buy Ethereum over here, and it sells, for example, to the first person 1.7, the second person 0.7, and so on, until all 10 Ethereum are being sold for the highest market price available. So when it comes to stop market order, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them. Also, please let me know in the comments which of the coins in your opinion have the highest chance of going to the moon. And remember to hit thumbs up, subscribe our channel and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching!